Hey, Okie Tools here, and I'm going to be doing an oil change today on my Chrysler 2010 Town & Country touring model. And I'm going to start off with showing you some of the items you'll need to do the oil change, and then we'll go from there. So you're going to need a proper size oil filter, and this one's a Purelator. That's just what I use because it's affordable. And then you're going to need the proper viscosity oil for your car. In this case, it says right here on the filler cap that it's SAE 5W20, which is what I use. I just use conventional and an affordable brand. You can use synthetic if you want. And then a proper size, in this case 13 millimeter for the drain plug on this particular model. Proper size wrench or socket or ratchet. And then you may need a oil filter wrench, so I have one of those. And then a good funnel, maybe not one that big, that's just what I use, but a funnel so you can fill it back up. And then you're also going to need proper jack stands and chocks and a jack. In this case I use a 3-ton floor jack. You don't really need anything that big. I just use it because it makes life a little bit easier. I use a piece of cardboard to get underneath there. You may use a creeper, which would probably be a lot easier. And then things like safety glasses and rags and gloves and stuff like that are good to have on hand. And this is where I jack it up from, right here where this big nut is, and it's connected to the frame real well, and right here. And hadn't seen too many videos on jacking these particular models up, so I decided to show this in addition to me doing the oil change. So this is where I jack it up from. I already have the parking brake on. Okay, so got it all the way jacked up where I want it, and here's my 2 jack stands. And don't know if you can see it real well, but I put them right there on the frame, which is right where they're supposed to be. So let's go ahead and get under there and start doing. Okay, now I'm under the car, and as you can see right there, that's the drain plug, and right there is the oil filter, and it's behind me so I really can't show it to you, but I forgot to mention that I also put the jack back on the frame as a third point of contact in addition to the jack stands. And then I also forgot to mention something that you'll need is something to catch the oil with. So I have a great pan here that I love. I got from Walmart. It has a place where the oil plug goes and has a place where the oil filter goes after you take it off, so they can drain out. And then catches it and has a top part to it, so you don't have to worry about sloshing it around. So go ahead and get everything you need underneath the car and get this positioned well. You're going to want it out here a ways because this is going to stream down, and then you also want to be able to catch it when it starts to stop going so hard. Go ahead and put my wrench on there, and sorry, trying to do it through the viewfinder. Make sure I'm going the right way, and there you go. That's all it took. Okay, so now that it's loose, go, starting to leak out. There it is. Okay, so put my plug up there where it's supposed to go, draining, and I got the drain plug back in and tightened up. Don't over tighten those by any means. Just a little bit, just a little tight will do you. So now I'm on to the oil filter. So bear with me. Let me get my wrench. Okay, you get it right up on there like that, and then you start to, it's kind of hard for me to do it one-handed, but you start to twist it. And there, it's broke loose. So make sure your catch can, sorry, trying to keep you in front. Make sure your catch can's underneath it. Go ahead and start taking her off. Messy, fun. I put mine right there in my little catch for it, and you need to make sure that the seal that was on there is still on it and not here, because your new one has a seal on it. Your new oil filter has a seal on it, so you want to make sure about that. And we'll get to putting the new oil filter on and put new oil on it. Here's hard to do this one underneath the car, so underneath the van, so I'll go ahead and show you out here. So I made sure the old one's seal came off. It's good, clean. clean that up where the oil filter goes, so it's good and clean. And then I'm going to pre-charge this with my oil and make sure the seal's good and then everything. So I'm going to go ahead and very carefully, if I can, go ahead and fill this up and then put it on. It's nice that it's a vertical one, so that it holds it better versus being a horizontal or something like that. So that's good. And then take some of that's new stuff right there, put that around the seal, help it seal up real nice. And we'll go ahead and put it on under there. I probably won't show you that part, but then we'll get to putting the oil in here in a second. So with what we already put inside the oil filter, according to the owner's manual, it's supposed to take a total of 5 quarts altogether. So including that and what's left in the jug is a total of 5, so we'll be right where we need to be. Okay, so I got the cap on there good and got her filled up, and down here checking to see if there's any leaks. I'm not seeing any there, and I'm not seeing any there around the oil filter. Okay, started her up and checked it again, no leaks, and got her back on the ground now. I'm going to go ahead and check the oil. Okay, it's right where I want it to be, and it looks nice and clean. So that was my oil change video on the 2010 Chrysler Town & Country Touring model. Thanks for watching.